Oh babe, I'm finally back.
I'm so happy that you are home early, sweetheart. I hope I will spend some good time with my wife today.
Of course yes. But how did your client's court case go?
Well, my client won the case. And I was waiting for you to come. So we celebrate my client's victory together. Who's calling?
It's the principal.
Your boss also. You were just from work and he's now calling.
I will talk to him.
It is even past working hours. I wonder what professor of law works past 8 p.m. Just don't pick it up, please.
Oh babe, it's okay. Let me pick him and see what he has to say. Hello, Mr. Benson.
Please, Mrs. Anderson. I have sent you an email. And I'm requesting you to help me handle the law students tomorrow. It's best you go through the email earlier tonight. Before tomorrow 9 a.m.
Sweetheart, tell him no. You're married.
Are you still there, Mrs. Anderson?
Oh yes, principal. I will do that.
Thank you, and please have a good night. Bye.
Your boss is unserious. How can he wish you a good night yet he's piling you with work?
I don't know.
Wait, didn't you tell him you are married?
He knows. And he called me Mrs. Anderson.
I have never seen a teacher of law who works like a donkey. Our professors had enough rest. I'm thinking they pile you with work. Because you're the youngest amongst them.
I don't know. Let's just forget it.
No, it's affecting me too. You barely give me time as your husband. I had got the chance today, but he has taken it again.
Honey.
Alright, look, sweetheart. Why don't you come work at one of my law firm?
My contract is still on. I have 6 months to go. I could get arrested if I break the contract.
What of tonight? Are we going to have some time together as a married couple?
Babe, I have to look through this email tonight. My boss is not someone to play with. But I promise I will make it up to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow all the time. It's becoming a song. You should know that, sweetheart. Oh, I have a solution to all this. I will talk to your boss tomorrow.
No honey, please don't do that.
Why? Don't you want him to know you're married?
No babes, I swear that's not the reason. But please, allow me to do this for today.
Okay. But it's starting to upset me.
I'm very sorry. The next day is a professor of law, at work. So welcome to your final criminal law exam. Your last chance to convince me that you deserve to graduate.
Please excuse me, Mrs. Anderson. If you managed to graduate at such a young age, of course that means we can graduate too. Because you are younger than most of us here.
If you all done with your comments, we could start the exam. For any more time wasted, we'll grab minutes from your exam time. Now, in your packets is your client's file, and you have 10 minutes to review the case. You need to come up with a defense and argue against me. And whoever comes up with the best defense will win $65K bonus that no one won last semester.
I'm definitely going to win this case, big bro.
Look, little sister. When you win, I will keep the money for you.
Now I will pick names to determine the order. And once someone tries a strategy, it's off the table.
So, the person who goes last has more time to know the case.
It is as unfair as the justice system of this country.
I hope my wife remembers tomorrow. It's my special day, despite her busy schedule.
Now today's case is a conspiracy to murder. And the client is a famous, powerful, legendary woman. Her name is Snow White.
It's your favorite fairy tale story, I know.
I'm gonna win this.
The prosecution alleges that Miss White manipulated the 7 dwarfs to push her stepmother, the queen, over a cliff. But then Miss White claims that the dwarfs acted alone. Now, the rest of the details are in your packets. And your 10 minutes start now.
Please excuse me, sir. I never expected you here today since you have no meeting scheduled. You told me you were going to spend some time with your wife.
True, but she was requested to stand in for the principal at the law school. So she's at work.
Oh, by the way, your wife is a genius young lady. Being a good professor of law at an early age is not easy.
Oh, she's actually calling.
Honey. How are you and how's work?
Good, good. How are you too, and I hope you'll find some time for me this evening after your work.
Yes, of course. Actually, I will be home in a few. I'm just finishing up a short exam for the students.
All right, sweetheart, love you.
Love you too, bye babe.
She's not raising my hopes this time. Like she's always done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your time is up. So our first victim is Mr. Gomez.
Oh yes. Snow White is likable, smart and friendly. It will be really hard for the jury to believe she'd ever conspired to murder anyone.
But once she's up there, you can't control what she'd say.
That would be a necessary risk.
Next victim is Miss Clara.
The murderer is Snow White's father, the king.
Do you mean he framed his own daughter? All right. What evidence can you present the jury?
The statistics state that 30,000 women are killed by intimate partners every year. The king also had power and money to command his benchmen and make them keep their mouths shut.
Well, thank you very much. But I don't think anyone won this. Maybe I should just keep this check for myself.
Well, that was never mentioned as an option.
But I have the right defense already. That's a strong reason for me to take it. However, who can tell me what you all missed? Fine. I will give you a hint. We need to win this and let it go. The Queen did it.
What? The Queen killed herself? There's no evidence of that.
I didn't say she killed herself.
But she is the victim, a dead victim to say our dear young professor. Oh my God, I got it. Nobody killed themselves.
Explain.
The case study stated that the 7 dwarfs pushed the Queen over the cliff, but they did not find her body. Meaning she faked her death and framed Snow White.
And that is the best defense I have heard all day. So Mr. Ramsdale, please come and get your check.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your time and have a great evening.
Excuse me, Mrs. Anderson.
Yes, please, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. But I urgently need your help with a case now.
Today?
Yes, it's very urgent and I don't want my innocent client to lose out.
But it's past working hours for me and I have an appointment with my husband.
I'm very sorry, please help me. It won't take much time.
Okay, let's do it faster.
Maybe we could go to a nearby cafe. Since we can't do it here.
Let's go to the Bicopes restaurant. It's nearby.
What's my wife doing here?
So, that's what you have to do, Mr. Ramsdale.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Anderson. That will surely work for me. She promised to make time for me immediately after her classes. And now she can't even pick up my calls. They must be discussing something more important than me. I'm so done with this woman. In fact, I will take a photo of them as evidence. She won't lie to me no more. I'm a lawyer and I know even teachers of law stick to their word.
1 hour later. Honey, I'm very sorry for coming late again.
You don't need to apologize anymore. I found a solution for all this, Madam Professor of Law.
And what is that, my lawyer?
The documents are in the cabinet.
Documents?
Dear friends, do you also think balancing between work and family is important? Please comment below and kindly don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
Honey, no, I'm not signing the documents. Because how can I stay in another apartment yet we are married?
It's not like we are getting divorced. Actually, I'm just helping you. Because since your work matters more than your husband, then you need to live in your own place. From there you will be able to wake up, go to work, come back tired and rest. You have been served, Madam Professor. So I need a break.
What?
And don't worry, I got you that apartment, and that's where you will stay from tomorrow.
Objection. I'm not going anywhere, Mr. Anderson.
Your objection is overruled, Madam Professor of Law.
You don't have the grounds to set this breakup in motion.
Don't forget I'm a lawyer. Because after what you did to me today, I can call a witness to the stand.
What did I do? And who is the witness?
You.
Me?
You are the witness, Ferguson.
Can you please stop calling me by my birth name? I'm your wife.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes. I will tell you the truth. Because it's not like I'm hiding anything from you.
All right.
What's the projector for?
You promised to say the truth, right?
Yes. I have always done that.
Where did you go after college? Because you promised to spend all the evening with me.
I remained at college for some important stuff.
Don't lie to me. Where did you go after college?
I said I was at college, babe. Actually, I was helping a student out.
Helping the student from where?
From college.
So you have no recollection of going out today?
To a restaurant with some guy after college.
I plead the fifth.
Please don't play with me. All right, I would like to submit the evidence right there. On the screen. Of you out with a guy at a restaurant. Not college.
That could be anybody.
Do you recognize the person in that video, Ms. Ferguson?
No.
Admit it already. That it's you in the video, isn't it?
No.
Lie to me one more time, Ferguson. We are getting divorced. Don't play with me.
Fine. It was me. But it wasn't my fault. I was coming to spend time with you, and an innocent student wanted some help with a case. It made me busy.
That's what I thought, and now that you have been lying straight on my face, I'm not changing the decision I made. We need to have some space. For my mental peace as a man.
I understand, honey, but you can't do that. I know you love me, you can't do that to me. And I love you too.
I knew it. You take advantage of the love I have for you. That's why you do anything and treat me like an option. Because you know I will come back to you.
Babe.
Is that the reason you have been treating me like an option? Loving you too much.
No.
All right then. Watch me, Ms. Ferguson. And please don't blame me with whatever I do. Because you don't know how much emotional pain you have caused me. I will be using the guest room tonight.
Guest room? Hey, no, wait. Oh God. I think I went too far today. What can I do? My work needs me as well as my husband. Wait. Did I just lie to him? And was he right about me taking his love for granted? Oh no. And did he really go to the guest room? Honey. Please open up, I'm sorry, and I want to tell you something. The following day. Honey, please wait. I wanted to speak to you since last night.
Aren't you going to be late for your work?
No. I talked to the principal and I was given some more time.
So now they have given you time.
It's because I have not been asking for it.
That's what I thought. You didn't care about my existence. Just do whatever you want.
Wait. Please, if you don't listen to what I have to say, I might die. I mean, if you don't listen to what I'm about to say, I might not survive. Because it's killing me inside.
It's okay, let's go inside. And I hope you're not manipulating me. You have done a lot already.
Thanks. whenever someone gives me work at college. Even if the work is not meant for me, I feel I don't want to disappoint them. But yet on the inside, I feel overworked. It's like they just take advantage of me. And I don't know how to manage it. I need your help on what to do. I don't know how best I can balance my work and you. But I really want to give you enough time. And it hurts me whenever I see you sad. Because of the less time I give.
Could it be the same reason you are still working there, instead of one of my law firms?
Yes. And the contract thing was a lie. I'm sorry, but I just didn't want to disappoint the school.
Have you ever thought of me leaving you? Because of the less time you gave me?
No. Because I trusted you wouldn't leave me.
You were lucky because few men would be this patient. However, I didn't know you were a people pleaser. Because you behave different while at home.
You are the only person who can never judge me.
Alright, there's this professional counselor I know. But I'm requesting you for one thing.
What's that?
You should allow me speak to the principal. You need at least a week. Or 2 weeks off to heal. And I would like to talk to him today.
I know why you want to do it today. Because tomorrow is another special day.
Wow, I thought you forgot about it.
I understand when you say that. And I'm sorry. The next day. A day for counseling. How to balance work and marriage.
Now, dear friends, let's share some ideas on what a woman could do in this condition, how to balance work and marriage. A few ideas will be mentioned, but kindly add yours in the comments section. Also, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
You know, it is not easy to find a perfect balance between work and family, because sometimes work stretches into family time. However, establishing boundaries and respecting those boundaries helps a lot. You need to set principles and communicate them to the people you work with. You as a married woman, never encourage work activities in the time you consider family time. In fact, if it is family time, there has got to be no work. Make your family first priority during its time. For example, if you have no work appointment set on Sunday or Saturday afternoon, then that should be respected. It is important that your bosses or students know this, because at home, they don't know you by the position you hold in office. But they know you as a wife, or mother, or sister. But doctor, my husband mentioned something to do with people pleasing. I feel I am one of the kind, and it is difficult for me to say no to my colleagues, when I actually want to say yes. Actually, there's a video on Becope's Stories YouTube channel about dealing with people pleasing. However, let's first handle this today. You need to know something first about balancing your work and family. Whenever it's time for work, there is no family business. Except when it's an emergency. I think you have done a great job on concentrating at work. And it makes me wonder why you prioritize work more than family time. I'm just too afraid to lose my good reputation. But you're not afraid to lose your husband? I am. I can't lose him. He loves me and I love him too. Then don't take his love for granted. Because it's rare to find a patient man like him. He could change anytime. So work on it, my dear. And since you will be coming for a week, I will help you. You shouldn't lose such a good man. However, as I was saying, when it's time for work, there is no family business, and your family shouldn't come into your office, unless it's an emergency. Likewise too when it's family time. You know, this is gonna be a process. But with persistent practice, you will love the outcome. For now, thank you for today. We shall keep in touch for more. But remember, Practice makes perfect. Thank you, doctor.
Dear friends, if you have more ideas, kindly add on. Also, please kindly subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. God be with you all. However,